welcome to the Scholopagenium. Today we've got another exciting bolt action battle report for you. We're doing a classic matchup. It's the US Army versus the Germans facing off in northern France. So here we have Sam's Germans up first. 1,000 points, 11 dice?
Yep.
Okay, take us through in a bit more detail.
We got, at the back of the army, we got 2 units of veteran grenadiers, both with LMGs in each squad, 6 men.
2 LMGs in each, wow, okay.
Then we got a unit of 8 grenadiers with 4 SMGs.
Nice.
And then we got an 8-man regular squad with an LMG, just to add in some meat.
Okay, yeah, just flesh it out a little bit.
Then we have a veteran sniper team.
Very cool. Kept his hat from Africa.
Yep.
But his favourite hat.
Oh, you gotta keep your hat. Then we got the veteran Panzerschreck team as well.
Very nice. And this is a new addition for you.
New addition, yeah.
I've had one for ages, but you wanted your own.
Yeah, I miss my bazooka.
Also means we can start running like the squad that has dual Panzerschreck in it as well.
That'll be fun.
Which will be really cool.
Then
Okay.
We got a medium mortar with the spotter, of course.
Of course. Regular.
And for the armour at the back, we have Kubel wagon, just a simple Kubel wagon. He's a regular. Then we got a regular Wesp.
And this is a new toy as well.
New toy. See how he rolls, eh?
I'm looking forward to seeing him. I love the Wesp. Don't know how effective he'll be, but can't go wrong with the medium howitzer. It's just the open top is
the open top's a bit weird on it. Then we got this 6 rad armoured car. He's fully enclosed, thank God, with the light oil cannon and an MMG on the collection.
I'm a big fan of the 6 rad because it kind of looks cool, almost like Apocalypse car.
Yeah. It's a shame he's only early war, but hey, if it's late enough, they would have took him out.
Yeah, they would have dusted him off if they found one in a garage later on. So, yeah, that's the Germans. We'll get the Americans lined up next for you guys. So next up we have the American list. Again, Sam's army, but I'm just looking forward to trying the Americans out. And it does look quite a meaty list, Sam. I'm looking forward to using it against your Germans. Do you want to take us through it in a bit more detail, mate?
Yes, of course. So we've got 5 squads of GIs. All of them regular, all of them with 1 BAR each. 1 squad has an SMG because I had extra points. Then we got the regular lieutenant with his buddy, his second lieutenant buddy. Then we got a bazooka team behind it, also regular. The entire list is regular actually, I'm not going to say anymore. Flamethrower team, heavy mortar.
With a spotter?
With the spotter, of course. And then for the vehicle pool, you've got the M16, the meat chopper, the Greyhound with a heavy machine gun on top. LMG and a light anti-tank gun.
Love it.
Then you got the big 2.5. I think this is the 2.5 ton truck. So he's got capacity of 16, 18, something like that. And
Nice.
he's got a big old machine gun on top as well. Just a medium.
So medium machine gun capacity, 18 truck. Right, so 999.
Yeah.
And the 12 dice.
Yep.
Right, cool. So we'll be back with after setup. We have the field of battle after deployment. Now, mission-wise, we're playing an interesting one today. It is double envelopment with a twist. So we're playing lengthways, and apart from that, it's the same.
Yeah.
So you start with half of your units rounding down in reserves, and half of your units rounding up on the board. So we've both got 6 on the board. Sam's got 5 in reserve, I've got 6. Looking at Sam's deployment with the Germans, he's got a veteran squad of infantry with LMGs just looking over towards the American lines.
Look at the American forces.
He's got his veteran SMG squad just hidden behind this little hut here, this filling station cabin. He's then got another squad of veterans just behind the little garden, behind the vegetable patch that's been ruined by a bit of fallen, burning plane, fighter or bomber that's been shot down in the skies above.
The last of the Luftwaffe.
Yeah, not a good omen for the Germans. And then over within that little vegetable garden, he's got his spotter for the mortar, and he's got his sniper team just taking cover in the smoking wreckage. Where is your Wesp? Is over here. He's decided to deploy a bit further back. Just make sure he's safe. He can still smoke shots.
The long range of it will keep it from being open top, pinned to death.
It's mainly soft cover anyway, isn't it? And he's got his a medium mortar at the back there behind a bit of obscuring. The Americans in turn have their heavy mortar just hidden behind this patch of obscuring woodland on their side of the road. We've also got a squad of infantry just behind this wall, and they're backed up by the firepower of the M16 meat chopper. Likewise, we've got another squad of regular GIs just hidden behind this wall here, and we've got a squad up on the hill. We've also got the Greyhound just snuck in again using the hardcover, so making as much use of the hardcover on our side of the board as we can. Now, in terms of the battlefield, of course, it's double envelopment, so what that means is you've got to score by getting 1 point to kill,
Yeah.
2 points for getting into the enemy deployment zone. So behind,
quite big, so
yeah, the deployment zones are quite big, so
quite easy to get to.
you could have a sort of a battle behind the lines as well going on, as well as you try and push them out, reposition forces, and then you get 3 points if you run a unit off the edge of the battlefield.
Very hard to get, but
I mean, it's the same, it's the normal width, because we've got 24-inch deployment zones. It is the same width to get into theirs, and
extra bit at the end.
Extra bit at the end makes it
Last
hard to
push.
get off. And any reserves also have a very long way to go. So it's going to be interesting. I think there'll be not many actually getting off the battlefield, but there'll probably be a heavy fight behind the lines. And in terms of the battlefield, as you can see, both armies are trying to fight to cut off a vital supply route. Clearly there's a road here. They're trying to...
Philly's pocket type thing.
Yeah, exactly, that kind of thing. So trying to maybe, cut through a salient or something like that. So we've got a road down the middle of the board. We've got a little bit of hard cover dotted around. That is a building, not a ruin, of course. And then in terms of soft cover, we've got, if you see 2 trees or bocage, that is soft cover, and 3 trees is obscuring. So and a little bit of rough ground here. Also the tank trap, if you're touching it as infantry, it's hard cover, otherwise it's soft cover. And vehicles, no vehicle of any type can move through that. So, with all that being said, we've got dice in the bag. Let's start pulling them. Yeah, let's do it. Dice of the game is the Americans. We're going for the heavy mortar. We're going to lob a shot down into the wreckage of this smoking Luftwaffe plane. So, needing a 6 here. Come on. No. Next up, it's a German dice. They're going to return fire, but into the Greyhound. See if they can slot one through the open hatch.
Come on.
It's spun off it. Oh, phew. It's the Greyhound. He's dashed through this gap here between the wall and the hill and over onto the road. He's going to spray as he goes into this veteran squad with his HMG and his machine guns.
It's going to hurt.
So 3 HMGs needing 6s. No. 5 normal. 1 hit. I'll take it. Needing a 5. No. Dice is German. We're going blow for blow. He's spraying across the open road up onto the hill. The GIs are going to go down and hit the deck. 6s followed by 6s.
Any luck?
Oh, he's got him. It's a good job I went down.
Is this a 6? Yes, it's a 6. Alright. Got any luck? Got
He
1.
still gets a hit.
Just get the 1. Is he that 4 up now?
No. German veterans with SMGs dash around the back of the hut and into the garden. Opening fire now. He's spraying across into the veteran squads. They've decided to go down. It would have been 6s. Now it's going to be 6s followed by 6s with 12 HMG shots.
Oh, there's a chance.
Couple of chances. Come on now. No. Sam's taking his first ever shot with his new Wesp. Exciting moment. He's wanted this unit for a long time. Lobbing it indirect into the squad next to the meat chopper there.
It's going to be a 6 either way, so why not indirect?
Snipers decided to advance, and maybe the spotter was like, get away from me.
Get out of it!
So he's going for...
Just a single rifle
rifle shot.
6 is followed by 6, you got down.
No, it's not.
Yeah, why not? Nope.
No, but it's reset my mortar now. Veterans going around the other side of the hut and this squad down and pinned. The GIs are venturing across an early dash into the open terrain. We're spraying over into these guys just because we can only advance over the wall anyway. We may as well fire at 6s followed by 6s with 9 dice. Oh, one potential. One potential.
Ooh.
No. Dice, and I've run around from behind this wall and using the greyhound for a little bit of hard cover. That it is the end of turn 1. So quite interesting. I'm being relatively aggressive with the Americans, more than I expected, but they move and shoot, right? Yeah. That's what they do.
It's a bold army. You got to be bold.
So I'm dashing for it anyway, especially with Sam's positioning and the fact he has units in reserve. I thought now's as good a time as any, actually. Yes. You know, he could bring us probably the best time, actually, whilst there's only one unit defending against this flank. Had to go down with a couple of units, but that's absolutely fine. We've got a push on. In terms of Sam, he's taken a really, really strong central position.
My defensive stance.
I mean, essentially, you can just cluster up in this bit of terrain here and just disco ball out. You can even defend your own.
So what about attack, Friday?
You've got your LMGs and all of that. You've got to get over to my side, but you can certainly. It's a nice jumping off point, isn't it? Nice forward operating base. So with that, we've taken a couple of shots within direct fire. Those units have moved, and now we're going to put dice in the bag and on to turn 2. Dice is American, and I've gone for this greyhound. Just put him on ambush. You can shoot straight past my units if Sam decides to try and dash around my corner. Got ya. Dice is American. It's just what I wanted. I really want 3 dice in a row so we can get these guys moving as well. But they are, as we said, protected for now by the M16 on Overwatch. Now we're going to be, we've advanced up here. We're touching the wall. We only needed about 10 inches. And we're going to be spraying point blank into the Germans.
I'm going to stand up and take it.
He's just going to take it on 3s. So 3 HMGs and 5 MMGs. Okay, HMG first on 3s.
Oh,
yes,
3
that's
hits.
what I wanted.
Would have been 2. It would have went down. It would have been bad, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Would have been 5s. Oh, it's a great burst though, Sam. I've barely missed a beat. Right. So, MG on 5s. Got a kill.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, not too bad for you. And then 4s.
Here he goes.
1 kill.
Is it a
specialist though? Can I get an LMG? No.
So 2 dead.
2 dead, and he's not down. That's not too bad at all. So I've got a 3rd dice in a row. Can't believe my luck. Now what I've done is I've run with the GIs. It's tempting to try and get a 3rd pin on this squad. Maybe force them down, maybe strafe them up a little bit, because hard cover, I don't suffer the penalty for advancing. But in the end, I'm afraid of that wasp. So I decided to run. This gives me positioning. I've covered the front of my greyhound with an infantry model in case he dashes his bazooka on with the car. And his bazooka would be very vulnerable to my infantry next turn. And, just generally try to position so I'm in cover from as many angles as I can, including if he runs these veterans into this building to shoot out of the windows. I'll be able to shoot him with my Overwatch, but he could shoot me up, so I wanted hard cover against that as well. So in the end, not worth advancing and firing a few shots off for the vulnerability. Sniper's going for a shot over onto the half track, try and get a pin on him because he's open tops.
Anything to reduce this Overwatch?
Nearly 3. Yes, he gets it. GIs have advanced down the hill, puts them a little bit at risk. They can't go down now, but I've started the push, so got to continue. We're spraying across into this garden here. We're actually getting a soft cover apart from one guy, but he's in close range, so he's in half range, so it balances out. So it's going to be, 5s on everyone? 4s? It's
going to be 3 on, you got 3 dice already set them up here. Hitting on 4s, because it's just soft cover.
Right.
And then you got 5 hitting on 5s, it's over half range.
6, yeah. So 1 hit on a 4.
And the rest of them hit on 6s. Over half range, soft cover. No 5s, just 5s. 3 hits
in total, I'll take it. Winning on 5s, because your veterans card, man. Being Reg Army versus veterans, I know how you feel. It's painful. Brad has sped on from reserve, passing his order check just about. He's spraying into the front of my greyhound. Hopefully the GI in front slows those rounds down. It's going to be 5 to hit.
Come on, lad, you got this. No!
That's what we needed. Thank you, GI. Sam's going for a straight up fire order on these veterans, spraying into the GIs.
No, I'm going to actually, if I can pass, I'm going to get the M16 and get another pin on it.
Oh, over here?
Yes.
Ah, right, you're setting up your veterans, I
Exactly.
see. Okay.
So, can we actually do this? It's -3, they are a vet, so.
You lost your sergeant. Hey! So you're back down to just... Awesome.
Good to go. Alright, so this is 10 shots, which is a bit overkill. Hitting on 5s. Alright. Just need them 5s. Yeah, we go. There's a pin.
Okay, M16 goes up
To 2 pins.
to 2
Oh,
pins.
yeah.
This is German. He's advancing with his LMG squad again into this little garden here. He's going to spray across at the GIs. Because they're up against the dragon's teeth now, they get hard cover.
It's going to be 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6s.
Nothing. Nothing. Wow.
Sweet.
2 rifle shots. One chance.
there's a chance. Good thing Dad's got to punish me now.
No.
Going for a heavy mortar shot now. I was going to go for the Wesp, force him to move. But then again, I think I might go for these guys. It's a 6 either way. And it seems like Sam's setting up everything around these veterans. If I can get a lucky 6.
It's killed a lot of men.
And yeah, they're clumped up, really trying to throw a spanner in the works here.
Oh no.
And they've got a pin. They could go down.
No.
And not move. No, as in like they could.
Oh yeah, true.
Yes! Oh my god!
That's
I
a
can't
lot of
believe
damage.
that.
No.
Oh, it's a 310 play as well, isn't it?
You're going to clip the other squad.
Sorry about my slight overreaction there, gentlemen, but that was very exciting. Love a heavy mortar. So it's everyone in this squad, and it's just one man in the adjoining squad, or adjacent squad. So I'll go for pins on the original target, and we get 2.
So we're on 3 pins now if they live.
And then the targets that's next to them, they take 2 as well.
That's not good.
Okay, so now we're going to need
8 dice for the first squad.
8 dice. I'll do the original target first. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, the pin is 10 plus 3, so what do you guys want to get?
10 plus 3, so 2s.
Yeah.
There's a 1
one
in there.
survives.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Come on, NCO, you've got to survive this, mate.
Did I get any specialists? I don't think so.
So let's do a cheeky test for us. So last man standing.
That's not a thing. That's only artillery and
Oh,
stuff
is it?
like that, yeah.
Do we run?
4, maybe...
No.
3 pins, but yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, okay, one guy survives.
Good. And then,
One guy in the other squad.
who we do kill, which is nice.
It'll take off the back.
Revving its engine, the Wesp decides to advance forward and just grind over this little bit of bocage here, so they can start taking some better shots. Are you shooting into this?
No,
Oh, no.
M16.
M16.
6. So might as well indirect.
Yeah, fair enough. Would be 6 followed by 6 unless you've repositioned because of the hard cover. No,
give
not
me it.
twice. I thought you'd get it there. German medium mortars popping a shot over onto the clumped up GIs here. He's just spreading his forces.
I'm hoping to do the same magic you used on me.
He wants his lucky 6.
Come on, lucky 6.
No.
Good.
After an order check with his regulars, they've come on from reserve. She's going to spray across into my encroaching GIs. LMG on
5s.
and rifles on 6s.
Come on, LMG. 2
Couple of
hits.
hits, nice.
We've done 4s. Yay, 2
Oh,
kills.
6s, man. Soft cover moved over half range.
Not
Oh,
LMG.
yeah, nice.
So 2 dead from the LMG and then 6s for the rifles.
My apologies. Nice
3
hitting.
hits.
Oh my
Well
gosh.
done. Go on, Germans.
Oh, 3 kills.
Anyone special? Yes,
Yes.
I'll take out the BAR.
Okay, so how many did you kill?
In total, 3 plus 2, so 5.
5. Okay, order check on a pin.
Oh, I should've
That's
done-
brutal,
should've done
man.
the NCO,
That's
didn't it?
brutal. Going from an 8-man squad down to 3 from your regular squad. We're okay. Squad dash across into cover. Dashes out of the Kuba wagon with his SMG, seeing his chance to hopefully finish off this GI squad.
That was going to finish him off, but he's moved. He's not in point blank, which is a real shame. So it's just hard cover.
No. He's going for it. He's hopped the bazooka out of the Kuba wagon. It's a 4 up to hit.
He's got to
If
do
he pulls
something.
this off, it could really turn this flank in his favour.
Oh, come on!
I needed that. Join us at the end of turn 2, and it certainly got interesting. So the Germans have brought on all of their reserves onto this flank.
Yes,
and
only
they're,
a little walk.
they're pushing back, and they've managed to really strafe up these GIs. Although we have managed to dash across essentially 3 units across the open ground. We've got another truck that came on last. Units inside went down, we just ran on. Now he's got soft cover from the Wesp. I couldn't really get hard cover and still be able to do anything next turn, so just gonna have to hope that Wesp doesn't get the first dice. As we saw, that although no units have been lost yet, Sam did go down to is it an NCO?
Just an NCO.
Just an NCO on his veteran SMG squad, which was very good
the
for
problem with
me.
this elite army is once you start taking losses, it really hurts.
Yeah, that's it. They're hard to kill, but if they do die, you feel it. And but he did manage to rally, although he only rolled a 1, so he's still on 1 pin, but he cleared 2. I, in other news, decided to dash on my bazooka and officer over here. We all passed all of our order checks.
Which is a weird change.
The truck only managed it on a 9, which was
Thank
close.
God you're American.
Yeah, exactly. But I just decided if I come on over here, I'm going to be dueling. I'll be vulnerable to his sniper, so it's just not worth it.
It'll be the only target I can see.
Yeah,
so.
I'm not really going to effectively hunt the Wesp in this kind of situation, but he might have to come over here to start defending his own territory, in which case, who knows?
Yeah.
So likewise, basically now the Germans, instead of being concentrated with that heavy mortar hit and the way they've had to bring their reserves on to respond to the GIs, they have got quite a long line of units spread out defending their zone, whereas the Americans are most certainly doing a denied flank with 1 squad in hard cover up here.
That heavy mortar just changed the game.
Did the trick, yeah. Certainly. However, there's loads of crazy stuff that could happen. As you can see over here, he's got his bazooka ready to go. He's got an officer, he's got his 2 LMGs, he's rallied this squad. I've got my GIs here. It's veterans versus regulars. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Dice of turn 3 is German. He's going for the Shrek. He has to, really, doesn't he? So 3 to hit now. Oh, yes! He's got the hit. Okay. So 6, needing a 2. Come on, get that 1 for me.
Yes, through.
Okay.
Come on, what's it going to be? It's just a pen, right? Not a double or anything. It's on fire.
On fire. Okay, so 2 pins.
Okay.
And
check from yourself.
yes. We're okay.
He is down.
7, but he does go down. Veterans have decided to assault the GIs with the second dice. He's had to go over the wall, so it's going to be
At the same time.
At the same time. GIs will go on the right, Germans on the left. It's 4 veterans, but 3 GIs and a tough fighter. Of the purple as the tough fighter.
Okay.
At the same time, go. Nothing.
Got 1.
Got 1. You did it. Just about.
How far did we run afterwards? 4 inches.
Dice for Americans. I've decided to advance with the GIs, just get more into that dragon's teeth, and also just pop 9 shots into the Wesp. I really need to pin him. 4s. And we've got the pin. Advances up to the edge of the bocage. He's going to spray into these guys. It's going to be hitting on 4s with 2 light autocannon shots. Yep. I'm deciding to stay up. I'm used to veterans. This could be a mistake.
Got 1
hit.
So I'll just clump it in the middle. 4 of them.
Yeah, we'll get them. 4 hits on 3s.
4 on them 3s. 3 dead. Anyone special? No. So 3 dead, and it is 2 pin. No, 1 pin.
Advanced and twisted. Tempted to dash behind here, but I don't want to get hosed through the building if he moves into it. So also twisted a little bit, so I'm starting on the road next turn just in case. I'm going to spray the machine gun into these guys in the open that did the assault. 3s. We've got 3 hits.
Nice.
5s. Come on. Nothing.
Yeah.
This is German. The West's going for an advance order.
Go down. Yay!
He makes it. Advanced up to the edge of the road. He's popping a shot into the front of the truck. He needs a 4 to hit here.
Come on.
Yes! Oh no, this is so bad.
So 10 plus 3 on the truck.
He's done it. He's done it.
So
He's
everyone's-
done it. I can't believe it.
Everyone inside takes D3 pins as well, which is lovely. So don't care about the truck. So the first GI squad takes 3 pins. Second GI squad takes 1 pin. The flamethrower team takes 2 pins.
Okay.
All right, and then
Do you blow it up?
do I blow it up?
No, you immobilise it. I'll take
Which
it.
is an extra pin for everyone as well. I'll
Okay.
take that.
Okay, well, it's not blown up and they've not died, and that's I'll take that. I'll take that. It is what it is. We can move forward from this now. We know where we're at. Mortar shot now. Next dice is American, of course. Into the veteran, he hasn't moved, and I can certainly clip this squad again. So let's see if we can get that 2 up. Yes.
Yeah. So, does the veteran die? Is he?
He does.
Ah, damn it.
And then we'll see how many. He's only clipping 1 man in that squad, so it's going to be a 2 to kill, which we get, and then D3 pins on them, which is another 1 I'll take. GIs clear their pin and advance up on top of this bit of hard cover. They're going to spray down into the Panzerschreck team. It's going to be
6 shots.
6 shots on 4s for a small team.
2 hits.
Only 2. Needing 5s now. Come on.
There's
Got a
the
kill.
Okay. 1 and a pin. So the officer's next one, which is useful. Do they run?
Needing a 9. He makes it. Previous dice, the American lieutenant dashed up behind the half track, just making sure the sniper can't get too cheeky. Now we're going for an advance order on the half track. We make it. Meat choppers decide to try and bounce some shots off the front of the 6 rad.
Yep, that's the one.
So he's hitting on 5s. 1.
Need a 6 to
Needing a 6 to glance. Come on. No.
There's a pin there.
German mortars going for a lucky 6. Over onto the GI squad, fending off Sam's Germans on that flank.
They're doing a damn good job. Let's see if we can get them. No!
Thankfully, end of turn 3. Last couple of dice. Sam dashed his Kubel wagon up here, away from my forces, and maybe he can get him into the deployment zone at some point, who knows. I also dashed my bazooka up here. I was tempted to try and draw closer to the west, but I'm not going to get close enough before that sniper takes a shot at him. And then, yeah, basically let's have a look at the lay of the land. Now, the Americans are in a strong position. They've got a lot of forces ready to sort of push into the Germans, and the Germans have taken some casualties, pinned up. They've not got much to come at them.
No.
But their defensive line is absolutely secure. There's no gaps in it, and they're certainly enveloping the American forces, so to speak. Likewise, the Americans went down there with a lot of units because they had to disembark from the immobilized vehicle. Now, I'm totally fine with that. It meant I couldn't rally anything, so I'm still on these pins. So, like, this GI squad's on 5 pins. They're going to have to rally.
Flamethrowers on 3.
So on and so forth. But there's some stuff we can do.
There's no bodies hanging
And
off the truck.
there's some, as long as we can fend off the Germans for a turn, just catch our breath, dust ourselves off from the explosion, then essentially we are in a really good position. Whereas the Germans do have still to try and dash across the open ground. I do have defensive units, and these units are, obviously got a lot to fight through if they want to get across. So at the moment it's 1 kill point each.
Yep.
So it's 1 point each, but apart from that, it's all to play for. So let's find out what happens turn 4. Dice is GIs, and I'm going for an advance on this squad. Very difficult decision because, of course, they might fail it. I could dash my officer. He's certainly able to go 6-6 and be probably 5 inches away, maybe less. So, but the chances of getting the second dice in a row, I think, are much lower than me passing this. So it's about the same. So we're going for it. If I go down, I'm hard. There's half hits anyway. Because Sam will hit my truck, of course, and hit the units around. We've made it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Advanced around. We do have our backs to this building. Again, it's risky, but we're hitting them on 3s, and we've just got to, get things moving, 1 unit at a time.
I'm going to stand up for this one.
These guys are a real threat. 2 LMGs in point blank. They've got to go.
Good shooting. Oh no, it's not that.
It's okay. Need to get lucky here. 5s. Come on.
Nothing.
Are you kidding me? Next dice is German. He's advanced into the building. He's going to be shooting an LMG out of each window. 1 rifle out the window and 1 loader left, yeah? So it's how many on 3s, how many on 4s?
So I got 5 on 4s and I got 6 on 3s.
There's a point blank. Brutal.
So the 4s. 1. Any does it wound? Yes. And the other one, 3s. Okay, not that great shooting to be fair. Any luck? Another dead, so only 2 dead.
Oh, I'll take that. 2 and a pin.
That's not
So it's 6-man squad still. German regulars are going to spray up into the GIs. It's going to be hard cover 5s.
Okay. 2, 4.
Nice.
Luck. Killed 3. Anyone special? No.
Morale check for the GIs. 1 pin. They run. Sam's gone for a curveball here. He said run the wasp or the wesp just right across and up to this back arch. That means you can advance through next turn and off the board. You can also pop a little drive by at the heavy mortar, so you can pick up another point.
He's got my target this turn, so why not get some points with it?
It's just the truck, really, isn't it? Everything else is hard cover.
So why not?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Or I could go down with it. Yeah, I mean, it's 3, possibly 4 points in the bag, this manoeuvre, so it's as good as any. Fails an order check, goes down, reverses 6 inches backwards just when these regulars run. It's gone for a run order with the GIs. They're not really built for combat, and they are assaulting veterans in a building, but I think I just need to get rid of these guys, and the flamer's not in the position to have an effect right now. So I've got 8 dice on 5s.
I got 4.
Big one. Okay. GIs on the right, Germans on the left. Go.
I got 2.
I got 2.
Okay, we keep fighting.
Okay. So I'm on 6. You're on 2.
Oh no.
I just need 1 to make you throw down your weapons now. You ready?
Yep. Got 2.
Got it. You've got 1. Oh, you've got 2. Bazooka team. They've just advanced up to here, and they're taking a shot through into the rad 6. So it's going to be moved over half range. That's it.
I'm not going to wreck these. I want to use them for later.
Okay.
I know it's a risk.
Come on. No.
Worth it.
The GI's manning the heavy mortar. They hear the Wesp pushing his way through the undergrowth towards them, but they're going to chance another lucky 6. And they're going...
I kind of want to do 16. I don't, but I do.
They're going to launch it into the barrage, see if they can score a lucky shot. Come on, lads. 6 now. Yes! Oh my God, I can't believe they've done that twice.
Okay. 3 on
On top and open top, so it's a 3 to glance.
Yes.
Come on. Heroes! No! Oh, okay, I'll take it though. D3 pins. I'll take 2 pins.
Okay.
I'll take 2 pins. If you don't move.
If you don't, yeah, no.
I can't believe he's done that. So cheeky. Right, I'm going for a risky one here. I'm going to try and pass a fire order on my flamethrower. Just light up this squad. It's unlikely on a 6. But I've got other things I can rally. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, there's no point going
so
down,
it's a
so
4,
I'm just taking it in the face.
2 pins makes it 4 to hit.
Yeah.
No.
Thank God for that.
Okay.
Does he run out of fuel?
Does he run out of fuel?
Ooh.
Which one's
Yeah, this is a watch right now. No! Oh! Yeah,
America's making a full
nice. Decides to get involved in the chaos. He's advancing up and shooting into these GIs here. Nearly 3s?
Yep.
Autocannon?
Yep.
Nasty.
Get it. 1. I'll take it. That'll definitely be 3 at least.
Okay.
So.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah. That's
So.
it.
Get
That's
2.
2.
And D2 pins.
Mortar. Popping a shot into the truck now that it's immobilised.
Okay. There's still a 6. No.
Yeah. So you could pass as an advance order and hops up onto the wall.
So,
It's going to be moved and no loader.
so 5s.
No, but then a
Oh,
point
blank.
blank.
So 4s. Doesn't matter.
With the previous advance up, the officer put a pin on the Greyhound. He's also helped these veterans pass their order check. Now they're going to shoot into the GIs right next to them.
Hopefully clear them. So I need them freeze. Okay. Just take up the misses, be easier.
And 4s. This could be the end of them.
Hopefully. Only 2.
2.
It's not even enough for a rally check.
Yes.
Oh.
So we're at the end of turn 4, and what a firefight it's been by the filling station. In the end, these guys actually rallied, cleared all their pins. They got 6,
really well.
more than they needed. However, the Greyhound with his rally remains on 1 pin, and the truck remains on 2 pins with their rally. Unfortunately, we did reverse with this guy. the M16 meat chopper, but what can you do? And then as we saw, we got a hit with the heavy mortar on the Wesp as it decided to try and drive off and score some points. He's also run with his sniper just across, trying to start repositioning for those points, and he's dashed the Kuba wagon towards the gap in the bocage by this spotter. So he's going to have to stay close to the sniper. Or sniper, I guess you want to just stay nearby. And then, so that's basically it. It's the firefight. I don't really know how it's going to play out at this point.
I don't either.
He's got his regulars over here, but I've got a solid squad of regs over here. So we're both bringing in some reserves.
The vehicle's going to be healthy again after next turn as well.
Yeah, I've rallied one. You've cleared your pin. I've got 1 pin left. You've cleared your pin.
The Beachon's only got 1 pin and an officer near him. It's going to be.
You've got a bazooka there. I've got a bazooka there. We are actually quite mirror matched. These veterans versus the regs and the flamethrower. It's interesting. Very interesting. Right. So we'll get the dice in the bag, and we'll get on with turn 5. What a mad game. Okay, so first turn American. I went with the fire order on the Greyhound. I feel bad. So I'm going to see what happens now. Please no.
Yay!
Oh, I knew it. I just felt it in my bones.
Friendly fire.
Right, so Sam, who are you shooting at?
I'm just going to spray those GIs right behind you.
Okay, so it's going to be HMG.
And MMG. So you're going to go down?
Yeah, first. Okay.
So it turns into a 4. I know it's
That's
still
my
5.
dice, forcing my dice to go down. It's
still going to be 5, so you've still got a pin on you. So, any 5s? 1 hit. And then from the LMG. 1.
Just absolutely roll like a boss.
So 4 in total.
Alright, so on a 3? Yep. And on the 4s. Yep. 2 go on. Last man standing on 6 pins. It might be.
Yeah, it's another shot.
This is a morale check.
Oh, the Americans are falling apart. It's American, thankfully, somehow. I'm firing the heavy mortar into the Wesp. Okay,
already
3
hit,
moves off.
so.
Needing a 2.
Not Big Blue.
No. Big Blue has to watch this game from the sidelines and learn its lesson. Yes, thankfully. I really I thought I'm going to roll there. That's 5 6s in a row, basically.
Can you get another one?
Okay. Yes, I can't pen him.
That's a pen. Oh dear.
Okay, come on. So cool if I can. No, he's set him on fire. No, immobilized. Yeah, penned him. No, that's fire. 2 is immobilized.
Oh, was it a 3, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, he's already taken 2 pins, so that's on 4. No, D3 plus 1.
And it's going to be an extra. It's going to be D3 plus 1 on top. 4 extra.
Oh, he's on
How many
6 pins.
6 pins.
I'm pretty sure these guys are going to bail.
You never know.
Come on, lads, don't bail.
Yeah, it's all about the
another 6. So that's him. God, he's up in
they set on
flames.
fire, yeah.
The crew just bail out and just run off.
That's super cool. What heroic mortar team. They're definitely that's Medal of Honor stuff there. Cool. Somehow it's another great dice that I've been given every chance here in terms of, they can't complain about that. I've advanced with this GI squad. Didn't need to pass an order check. Nice. So I'm going to point blank these guys. You're not going down because they're vets, right? Or are you going down?
2s to 4s. I'm going to stand up, so I want to keep trucking with them.
Whilst they're just in the middle of my forces, that's 2 LMGs back into these guys. You kill another. You could just keep hosing down.
They can just keep hosing back.
GI squads, they've already killed 1 or 2.
In a minute, Sam, and shoot them, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. 9 shots, I think.
Yep.
Is it 2s?
On 2s, yep. Don't count nice. And then 5s.
I do like the American advance and shit.
Everyone gets it, it's lovely.
5s.
Yep.
Come on, lads. Oh, we've managed to shoot some veterans.
The entire squad.
Yes!
Oh, squad right.
Executed them.
Nice.
I was hoping you'd get like 1 kill or something, not
Somehow,
a whole squad.
I've managed to start rolling some 5s now.
Okay.
It's another grey dice, and I'm going for snap 2 now, so I can get another grey dice. Sorry, I'm so sorry about this, Sam. Now, I'm snap 2ing the meat chopper. See if we can pass an order off whilst the officer's nearby. Right, okay. On 9, we pull it off. Okay. Under careful tutelage from Sam, I've advanced, twisted, and got that gun closer to the Kuba wagon. I'm also front on against the 6 rad. So, you know, Sam's just showing me the ropes with these Americans, first time playing them.
The other truck.
Yeah, and I've got the truck there, which is nice, giving me hard cover. So, Sam called that manoeuvre absolutely like gent there, considering they've just killed a squad or 2. So, I'm going for the Kuba wagon. Now, in terms of cover, he's basically, yeah, certainly in soft cover there. So it's going to be moved in soft cover, but I am within half range now. It's an HMG, you don't get, you -1 pen if you're over half range, just like any other. So it would have been 6s to get the Kuba wagon. Now it's 5, so just really, really good bit of advice there if you're running an HMG wagon. So 5s.
Yep.
We've got a hit. 2. Oh, yes.
And 5s again.
Nothing, but I'll take
survived.
the pin. The officer completes the snap 2 by running up behind the wall and supporting the flamethrower. Advances, gets into point blank range. He's going to shoot into the flamethrower.
Right, I'm going to use, it's going to be a 4 to hit, so I'm going to have to use the machine gun on him.
Okay. Do I go down? I think I will.
Okay, makes it a 6s to hit then. No.
Passes an order check and fires across at the Panzerschreck team on the wall.
6s.
Got 3! Oh my golly gosh.
You can't do that.
I should have shot that bazooka at them people wagon after all. Okay, 5s now.
Yep.
We get the
he's
kill.
gone.
Nice. Oh.
Still falling apart.
Just grinding through the Germans with
I
these
haven't had
Americans.
I mean,
I've
I've been
had
before.
one. Yeah, jeez Louise.
I've lost
You can't-
more.
What can you do against that draw? We were on even dice.
Yeah, right.
Squad advance up to the Bakash. They're going to shoot across at the bazooka. I'm going down.
Yeah.
So small target.
Over half range.
Moves.
Down. 6 probably 6s. Don't even get a single 6? No.
No. Okay, so it's certainly not. The dice gods have turned against Sam. Let's put it
Yes,
that way.
they hate me officially.
This is his Kuba wagon run order roll. Little cheeky pin from the M16. He's had to back up, of course. Were the unit? Yeah, there's units in your front arc, of course. So yeah, not ideal.
No, not at all.
He's trying to get into my zone. With rounds flying past them, the snipers realise the fight is not yet done. They turn around and zero in on the flamethrower team. They're going to pop a shot at him.
I wanted to run away, but this is what I'm going to have to do instead. Come on. Yeah,
Got the
get
hit.
it. Need that 4.
He's got
him.
Yes, that's what he needs. German mortar's going for a shot over onto the truck. 5 this time.
You're up.
He gets the 6.
Too excited to wait for the camera. It says pen +2 to on the roof.
Yeah.
So fruits to plants.
He gets the pen. Can he knock the truck out?
Can we get it?
He can. Nice. German veteran who survived the GI assault earlier, the last man standing, emerges bloodstained and dashes across the road. Officer continues to bravely spray at the open top of this Greyhound with his SMG, putting another pin on it. End of turn 5. Both of us have lost a ton of dice there. I've lost 6 in total. Sam's lost 4. And he started to dash a fair few units.
But I've got drips and drabs everywhere.
Well, it's towards my deployment zone, so you can start getting points. I've not quite cracked you here. You've still got a couple of units hanging around, but I've definitely got overwhelming them, especially with this guy dashing off to try and score a point into safety. So it's interesting. We'll have to see how the points play out. You're currently winning by 2. I'll have to score some more in turn 6. Let's get dice in the dice for turn 6 is German. He's got a 7-6 lead now, so to speak, in the bag. So the tables have turned. Spraying, medium machine gun into the GIs. I'm staying up. 5 shots.
6 shots.
6 shots, of
Come
course.
on, Germans. I need them 2s. 1 miss. Need them 4s. 1, 2, 3.
3 dead. I'll take
It's not
it.
enough for a morale check. That's annoying.
M16 is going to try and hose down that Kuba wagon. 12 shots on 4s.
Yep.
1, 2, only 3 hits.
That's
Needing 5s to knock him out. No!
Oh my God,
Another
that's
pin.
awful.
Nice manoeuvre here. The German regulars go on ambush just on the edge of their deployment zone. He's going to call a shot in on the veterans on ambush. Needing a 6 here.
I missed Mizes last week, so don't worry about it.
For Timo, man. For Timo. Come on, lad. No, Timo, it's a 1. Oh well, there's only so many times. Sam advanced with his officer. He got a double 1 trying to pin up the Greyhound, so I'm still on 2 pins. Very lucky. Lieutenant for the Americans. He hops the wall, getting closer to the Greyhound. He's going to spray up the lieutenant. It's going to be just over half range. Is it? Am I in point blank? Doesn't look like it.
Not quite.
So small target. That's it, right?
Yeah.
We've got 3 hits.
It's only
Is it regular? It's regular.
It's just a regular.
Finally, a regular. We got him. Greyhound going for a run order now, needing 8.
Got an officer near him.
Okay. Come on, lads. No! Good. He backs up.
Anything in his front arm?
Nothing in his front arm.
Nope.
Sweet. He stays where he is. If it goes to turn 7, I might dash off the board. So damn close. Spotter calls a shot in on the GIs by the burning truck. See if they can keep barraging that area of the battlefield. Number 6? No. Oh my gosh, guys. Just done another foobar on 1 pin with the GIs this time.
Alright,
So close.
Go on, roll the 1.
I really don't want to though. Oh my gosh, I'll just go down. I'll run away.
I'm gonna ambush you as you run.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'll take that. 6s on these GIs as they flee.
Go on, ambush in German. Got 2.
2, nice.
Okay, good luck.
No kills.
Nice.
Just a couple of cracks of bullets as they flee. Oh man, they've let me down there. Goes for an advance. He's hiding away from these regulars who seem to be crack shots for sure. And he's going to pop a shot into the 6 rad. Come on, see if we can light him up. Needing a 4. Dice have turned 6, and the surviving veteran just dashes through this, along here, through this gap and over the hill and into the American deployment zone. So with that, it is the end of turn 6, and by the glow, the warming glow of the burning west, Sam has managed to get 3 units into my deployment zone. He drove the Cooper wagon up and then along, so he didn't end up closer to any of mine, just in case. He's dashed the sniper up just into the barrage on the line, and of course that guy there. In terms of the Americans, we just couldn't quite make it. We wanted to get that Greyhound over the edge. We wanted to get those GIs over the edge. We were going to run around here, so we were in hard cover. So we would have been hitting around 6s, but Fubar just was not to be. Couldn't get my units over the line. So with all that being said, I don't think there's anything more really to report. We've not many dice left on the field. I don't know what the score is, but I'm pretty sure Sam's going to have won if it ends. Now, we're not going to roll Big Blue because Big Blue's in trouble for all the betrayal that is
It's
caused to all of us, everyone in this room over the last few games. So Big Blue, you don't get to you don't get to do this. You don't get to do the decision today, my friend. You learn your lesson. Start rolling some 6s. Go on, JP.
Little red?
No, not square edge dice. Come on, man. Don't do
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it goes on. The Americans have a chance. Dice, turn 7 is American. I'm going for a bit of a controversial one here. I'm going for a 5-up mortar on this regular squad because they're really the gatekeepers to me getting into his deployment zone. I've got lots of dice that could dash in there. Sam's decided not to go down.
No.
So it's a 5.
Ooh.
Come on, lad. No! Brave crew of the Rad 6 shrug off the encroaching bazooka, reloading, and instead decide to put 2 shots into the back of the Greyhound.
Nice to see them 2s.
Oh, he's only got 1.
Okay, do we get anything? Ooh,
You do.
10.
That's going to be a pen. Because it's armor 7, yeah?
Yep.
Oh,
Knocked
knocks
out.
him out. No. Oh, wow. Okay, well. That's not M16 decides it's better, instead of trying to take points off Sam to get into his table quarters, now there's nothing that he can do to stop me. So that's 3 points in the bag for the Americans. 2 points on ambush with the regulars again. And it's a grey dice. I think I'm going to go for a fire order with the bazooka. I can't run into there, and I'm not going to make it far enough to get through that gap there. So here's what it is. 3 to hit.
Yep. Get some revenge.
Come on, lads.
Yes. That's a hit.
Okay. In the side.
In the side.
So just get a 2. Yes.
Definitely a pen.
Is that
It's 9 to
pen
6.
plus 6
Double
on the
pen.
bazooka? Yeah, it's pen plus 6 anyway.
No, pen plus 5. It's only a medium. Medium.
I'm pretty sure it's 6, but it doesn't matter. We're not sure. GIs pass an order check and advance. They're going to shoot across the open hill into that sniper. It's going to be 6s to hit.
6 dice.
6 dice. Right, come on, lads. We've got a hit.
There's a hit.
5?
Yep.
Your veteran, yeah?
Yep.
No. Had a little bit of back and forth in terms of manoeuvring. American lieutenant decided to go down in the end. He just cannot make it past these guys.
No,
And he's in difficult ground anyway. Just lose a point and wouldn't make it. So, going for 6.
Last dice of the game. Come on,
On the
Walter.
who?
Half track.
On the half track. Because the spotter's there. I can call it up. Danger close.
Danger close.
Come on.
Oh,
No.
Walter has it. A single field game. Woo,
So,
Walter.
with that, I think it has to be said that the Americans have put everything into that. They had
Right,
fair
first time
chance,
running
you
them,
know,
you
in
didn't
terms
run
of
badly.
pulling dice. Well,
For your first time running them, you didn't do too badly.
I just think, for me, regulars,
You don't
maybe
have
they don't
friends.
fit my play style. It is what it is. I think I've got to be a lot more conservative. I should have held back, got into a firefight with you, pinned you up a little bit, started advancing across the board, pinning a bit more.
It was.
But I
be fair,
wanted
it
to
was the-
dash before you got your vehicles in.
It was the West what counted everything. To be fair,
The West knocking
just getting so many.
every
things.
3 unit. Yeah, I mean, you knocked.
It was the pins from the
Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
the pins.
and
It wasn't even
what-
the damage. Just
I
the
think it
pins.
was the pins and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
If it was just pins, you would have been rallying
Cost you
inside the vehicle.
2 turns.
2
effectively.
turns. Yeah, 2 turns of just basically getting shot at and
Yeah.
sitting there. We did everything we could to force our way through, but I can't
Right,
knew.
it's just the morale checks. You
It's
can't
what it
have
is. We
too
set
bad.
up the board this way to have an interesting battle where we're both trying to get into each other's sort of deployment zones across a road, you know, a cool little envelopment scenario. So we knew it would
It's gonna
turn
be-
out one way or the other like that. And yeah, the battle ended up taking place in the forecourt of the filling station. In the end, we've got 3 vehicles burning away. The meat chopper making it.
4 vehicles burning.
Oh yeah, of course, the West
Heavy mortar.
burning away. Heavy mortar, great. If I could have had one more lucky dice, I could have won it, but you can't ask for too much, you know what I mean?
No.
Great performance. What did he take out as well as the West? Oh, the
Squad's
yeah,
over
the
there.
squad over here. I think this assault here, you know, it was a close one. Didn't go my way, is what it is.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that assault, that was risky. I probably should have just advanced. I couldn't have fired that turn. I maybe should have run up close, fired in. Less
Might have
chargy, less runny,
Might
more
have been
advanced
worth using the
shooting.
vehicle as cover itself instead of charging into it.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It's learning the Americans. I definitely spent a lot of time running.
Yeah.
But again, the board didn't really favour the Americans because there was no cover in the middle for them to advance and shoot through. They had to take a couple of turns where they grit their teeth and just go for it. And I figured best time to do that when you've got few things on the board. But turned out you got there just in time. What's your sort of thoughts? MVP and all that?
My MVP, to be fair, nothing. It all kind of worked. Nothing really stood out. The armored car did a fantastic job. Just,
Yeah. Just
It's
hosing
kinda
down
how-
GIs, so good at killing
It's
regulars.
what I've learned from playing the Brits. The Brits usually do it to me. The armored car can usually hold down the flank
Yeah.
quite happily.
I think you just, you were getting the hit. You just got the bazooka on there, shot
It
him,
was
glanced him.
The very poor rolling against that one squad with all the point blank coming at it.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was just. I think he just wasted a few turns just rolling crap against one squad. Just to kill.
Yeah.
If that was the Brits, you would have charged them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advancing and shooting in close range is cool.
But when the dice don't go your way, that's it. So
Yeah, I mean, I think I had to do the chart. I don't know. I had more time maybe. But Your LMG squad's just been dug into my unit,
You
spraying. It was
shouldn't
just
have-
an
they shouldn't have lasted
absolute.
that long. They're literally lying in my road being like, come at me. And somehow every bullet missed.
Every time I pinned you, you passed the order check. Every time you had fired with pins, you hit anyway. So it is what it is. I did what I could. There was a couple of moments where I think we all thought, Jake was here as well, I'd ground my way through and it was off to victory, but...
It was when the GI squad surrounded a squad in the open and got 6 hits and no kills. I was like,
yeah, that wasn't ideal,
I
that's for
think
sure.
the middle of turn 4, it looked very favourable for the GIs. And then it was a FUBAR and...
All the FUBARs.
I haven't failed an order check.
I mean,
Oh no, I failed 1.
one, yeah. The
That's for a
Cougar
Cougar
wagon
wagon.
had to take a second. Lit a cigarette, surveyed the chaos and then drove off.
Out of all the things to fail, 1 Kuba wagon is not bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all.
From the one shot from the vest that I seen into the truck, I think that was a game changer.
That one, I
it
knew...
didn't destroy the truck, but it literally pinned
It was
around the
either run across to here, but then eat a load of stuff in point blank from your... You had a bazooka and a thing in point blank,
Yeah.
you just shot me. Killed everything. I thought that was more dangerous. Better to chance the west, but it's only a pen 3. That's where you got me. Well, cool game.
But
Really fun.
Straight away revenge. Instant revenge from a heavy mortar.
Yeah, that's true. The heavy mortar. They definitely, I think...
MVP.
Yeah, MVP for me. Super cool. Super cool. GIs, regulars, regular horde, not for me. Prefer my veterans, and you beat me with veterans here, so
Yeah.
sometimes you just can't
Can't
get rid of them.
can't
Those
get damage through
LMGs, LMGs on veterans are kind of like too expensive and unpopular. But if they're dug in and you've just got this like 4 or 5 man squad burning away with 2 LMGs, God, it's so hard to get through a couple of those. It's just blistering.
especially against a regular army.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, because there's just nothing you can do.
Shout out to the regular German squad on this flank.
Yeah.
8 regular men with an LMG who did some amazing shots.
Amazing work. You were
It
just
was 11 dice every shot. Just like, yeah.
yeah, really cool, really cool. You held it and then hopped over, and that's always really the best way. I chanced it. Going for an early dash and exposing yourself first is definitely not not the best way. But I think with it being the Americans, with knowing I'd have to run at some point, as I've said, I think
if
I
we were playing
made.
horizontally, I reckon the Americans would be dominated.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just across there, but that's cool. It's a cool way to play.
Yeah.
It was that really fun playing with the narrower board edge. You had to get further with reserves and stuff, but yeah, it was really cool having that narrow gap and we still didn't use most of the board. You still had plenty of space to dash and sneak away with plenty of units. So, and that's definitely the way to do it.
Yeah.
Keep a couple up your sleeve so you can sneak past the main battle. And I committed.
Just little guys.
I just couldn't get what I needed when I needed it, but I got a lot of luck in other places. So, yeah, very interesting game for my first run with Americans. We'll have to run them again. So I think we'll call it there. Any final thoughts, boys? You're happy?
I'm happy.
Really good game from my point of view, guys. Well done.
Yeah, it was good. Oh, GG.
Oh, GG.
Of course. Right, okay, Sam, thanks for coming around. Thanks, you guys at home, for watching. I hope you found this video interesting and entertaining. Thank you. This has been the Scholar Progenium. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.